Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Variant Vibes here, and today I'm bringing you the Origins Then part of the Zombies Chronicles Then and Now series. I know it's been a while. I've been getting used to school. I'm actually in university now, so that's a big thing to adapt to. But nonetheless, we are back with Origins. We are finishing the Then part of the series off, and instead of doing like a live commentary this time, I decided to put the gameplay of a speedrun I did of Origins and then me just talking over it because this might be a very long one. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. Right in the spawn room, the things that were new are the shovels. So there was never really anything like the shovels and like the digging system, the dig site systems, where you could get a shovel, all four players could, and you could get like guns and power ups and all that good kind of stuff from the dig sites. And also like stuff like the golden shovel and the golden helmet that was like never really a thing before this map. So like the shovels were a pretty big innovation. They were incorporated in Black Ops 3 maps like Shadows of Evil with the pods, and I want to say like Zetsubo with the plant system, but they weren't really used that much after that. I think it worked best with Origins. And then also in the spawn room we have the introduction of the 4 challenges. We have the little challenge chest that's both in the spawn room and in Generator 6. This was actually used in Zetsubo, Gorod, and Revelations. I don't think it was used in Der Eisendrache or Shadows of Evil, but there's like the classic 4 challenges in every map. Or 3. No, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Actually, it's 4 in Origins, and I'm pretty sure it's 3 in Zetsubo, Gorod, and Revelations. But anyways, this was introduced here, where you get a max ammo, a pack punch gun, double tap, you get a free perk or whatever. And the other one was like the punch for the map, but that's why there's only 3 in every other map, because the 4th one was used as a melee weapon that was only in this map. So I think that does it for the spawn room. Actually, no, the generators were something pretty new to the system. Even though it was kind of adapted from like the Mob of the Dead system with the Afterlife system. Like if you shocked something, it only turned on a specific area of the map, and it's pretty much the same here, except this took an area, and in Mob of the Dead it only took like a perk or a gondola. Speaking of gondola, actually, we get to the tank station, Generator 2. This was very innovative. We'd never really seen a form of transportation like this. This literally takes you from one end of the map to the other. And there were other forms of the transportation in other maps, like in Mob of the Dead, the gondola or the zip line in Shinonuma, and like elevators in Die Rise if you count that, but nothing really quite like the tank in Origins. It was pretty cool. It was pretty badass at the time. Alright, I think I'm just going to get right into the obvious things. This was the first map to have like 4 wonder weapons, like 1 wonder weapon for every player, and they were all like similar. And I'm talking, of course, about the elemental staffs. Now this was huge. This was so huge back then, because like we've never really seen anything like this. There was usually like 1, maybe 2 wonder weapons in every map. And then in some of them, like one of them sucked. So you really only wanted 1 wonder weapon. Anyways, so this map, I think, as like such perfection, because everything is so intricate, but the map just works. Like the ice staff parts, you could get them from the dig sites when the weather is snowing. Also, now that I mentioned that, this was the first map with like interactive weather. Like it changed the way that the game played. Interactive, that's what I was thinking. But you get the ice staff parts from the dig sites, and the wind staff you get from the giant robots that came towards you. That was pretty scary at first, and yet their paths are like in good places. Like they don't mess up the map. They did pretty well with that. The lightning staff part, same with that. You have to get them from the tank. You basically have to jump off the tank, but the tank, like, it made like for pretty long like mud spots, but again, it's like it didn't mess with the map at all. And the fire staff parts were just kind of like random tasks from the map, like getting Generator 6, shooting down the red plane, and killing the Panzer. So, like, this was revolutionary. Just amazing. Like, to this day, I don't think there's any map kind of as intricate as that, with so much in this map, yet it just works. It's just perfect. Oh, this was actually the first map to include the Wonder Phase, which is basically like the perk version of the mystery box. This was actually introduced here. as well as the Maxis drone. Actually, we didn't really have like AI sort of thing that helped you kill zombies. I think it actually revives you too. And I think, oh, you could there's actually like an Easter egg where you can get like 4 little yellow discs, and it gives you an upgraded MG08, which is a gun that was exclusive to this map, so that was pretty cool. But you also need it for the Easter egg as well. I think I've covered everything actually, except for the soul chests and the punch. Up until this point, didn't have like a melee weapon that was like as cool as that of sorts. Like we had the Galvanuckles and the Bowie knife, but I'm pretty sure that the punch is a one shot till like later than both of those. So I mean, it's like not very innovative, but still, we hadn't really seen anything like a punch. You had to fill up 4 chests. Everything else you had to buy. So everything in this map is more like gameplay oriented. It was like a lot less that you had to like. It was a lot more like you had to work for things, and I think that works a lot. Like it works great for this map. This was the first map the first and only map that they introduced the zombie blood and blood money drops. So, you know, like it gives you money or you get a zombie blood, which, you know, is basically in Black Ops 3 but in Gobblegum form. So I guess they did use that in later maps, but this is the first map that they introduced that in, and it's a pretty good drop. I like both of those drops. Those are pretty nice and dandy, and they're pretty exclusive to that map in Black Ops 3 and in BO2 Origins. But yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. So other than that, yeah, I thought I was gonna talk for even longer than this, but after talking about everything, I don't think there's a lot of innovation in this map, but going through it goes by pretty fast. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the final then part of this series. I'll see you hopefully soon with the now part of this series. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm probably not going to do the same as the then. So yeah, I'll see you then. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this wasn't too long. And I'll see you guys in the next one.